has taken a break lead. And hrbaty is in front in the match for the first time after an hour and 34 minutes. I don't believe it. But that says so much about Pat Rafter, who's had the most disappointing point of his life just before that.
Some reaction just to get his racket on the ball, keep his balance, to maintain his eye contact with the ball as well, as it took such a sharp deflection. Rafter's got to somehow start making hrbaty play more difficult first volleys. They're too high in returns. Get it down at that area, the feet, and hrbaty will start to make volleying errors.
He's crunching that serve now, regularly over 200 Ks. That was 201. He's averaging hrbaty on first serve 193.
It's frightening.
Got it past him. Seemed impossible.
His whole game has come together, hasn't it? Middle of the second set, he was missing a few second shots, but ever since then, he's a complete package, pretty much.
It's a phenomenal performance from hrbaty to take on Rafter like this in Australia. And he leads 3-love, third set.
Samsung joyfully introduces the world as you make it, where our digital technology has one job: to make life more fun. We want to thrill you, connect you, charm you, satisfy you, and delight you.
Everyone's invited.
That's the Samsung digital experience.
Sports car performance, SUV power, all-wheel drive does both in style. Double your fun with Subaru all-wheel drive. Subaru.
Despite the intensity of the match and the phenomenal standard, it's gone a bit quieter here in Melbourne Park. No surprises for guessing why. Love 3. Do you detect any sort of sense of foreboding around the place now?
15 love. I think quite a large majority of the crowd are holding their breath because they can see their last man slipping away.
Would Rafter pick up on that?
Sure.
But he's playing very well.
He is, but he'll also know it himself, Simon, that the man he's playing here tonight has totally raised his game at the moment, a level above what Rafter's producing. So the Aussie, just like hrbaty responded in the second set, Rafter's got to respond now.
That's been his best serve out wide, his 9th ace. Oh, that's ridiculous.
Not fast enough. Rafter just trying to get the percentages up on his first serve. You can't come in behind 160 kmh to hrbaty.
And that was 155, and it did come back quicker.
Tough decision to Rafter, because he's got to think to himself, well, I've got to get the percentage up, but then when I'm just putting it in, it's flying past me, so I've got to go for a little bit more, and maybe the percentages are going to drop. If I don't get the first serve in, the guy's chewing on my second serve, so it's a lot of crucial decisions to be made.
Yes, played that rally very well. And Rafter gets underway in this third set. But he's got an awful lot of ground to make up.
Well, just as hrbaty changed his tactic, his game in the second set, maybe Rafter's got to think, well, maybe I shouldn't be serving as much as I am, giving him the target. Maybe I should serve, kick it up high on the first and stay back, and then work the point. It's not the way he plays, but you've got to look at it.
Still hrbaty charging in.
You can see on this volley, he's not the most natural volleyer, a little bit stony, wooden.
Again, hrbaty chasing it in, and Rafter looked a little phased, didn't he, with that shot? Well, the crowd don't like the call, but they wouldn't, would they?
30-15.
Oh. Any of that ball get the line? Might have.
There's not a gap there, is there?
No.
I think the pass would have been good enough anyway.
Three doubles now for hrbaty. More bugs.
White, please. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a weak volley. And you sensed he recognised the importance of it. Break point Rafter. It's clearly he was coming in again.
White, please. White, please. Thank you.
The crowd hung for about a second and a half, but hrbaty is coming in. There he's stolen on nothing.
Yeah. And why change a winning game plan? It may not be the way that you normally play, but you've got to say it's been successful so far. But certainly signs a few more volleys being missed.
Advantage Herbert. Please.
That's a very strong game for hrbaty, because he made 2 ropey volleys there, but he still pursued his tactic and pursued the ball, following it to the net. 4-1. How surprised do you think Rafter will be by this tactic?
I think as surprised as anybody that knows the way that hrbaty normally plays. This is not his normal game. And to be so successful at it in this situation, quarter-final of a Grand Slam, playing in Rafter's back garden, and to be able to literally change your game like that in mid-stride, it's quite phenomenal.
Because you talk about the kind of preparation that Rafter has physically, he's unbelievably strong. But mentally, he'd have visualized this match. But I wonder if he visualized this kind of match.
No, not at all. I don't think you could have done. As preparation, there's no way. You come out knowing how a player plays, expecting them to ply their trade that way. And hrbaty totally changed his game plan and tactic.
It's a brilliant ploy. He's jumped out of his box. 35 times he's come to the net. And he's been successful 22 of those occasions. And it's the very fact that he's come in so much and changed up which has given him this 4-1 lead in the 3rd set. Since the crowd are edgier than Rafter. Sledgehammer.
30-15.
Still not enough first serves for Rafter, because the second serve is looking increasingly vulnerable. Fantastic shot. Rafter did well with the volley, but not well enough. Not against hrbaty playing like this.
Here's a guy that's won 9 matches in a row. Full of confidence. Confident enough to change the way that he normally plays. I said right at the start, the winning habit is not easy to get out of because you have such inner belief. hrbaty's got that.